couple weeks ago. We got Packer fans in the house. Anybody? Yeah? Yeah. I'm not a football fan myself, but I think I finally understand what all the hype was about, because it was just the biggest gathering of dorks I've ever seen in my entire life. And this is coming from a guy who regularly goes to Star Wars conventions. Somebody would have told me a lot earlier that, like, hey, all you do is you drink a lot and you play dress up. That's just cosplay. Like, they would have sold me so long ago. I even saw a guy who was dressed up as a Green Bay Packers themed Hulk Hogan. He was just walking around telling everybody, you can't beat the green and gold, brother. Then we proceeded to get beaten the entire game. Life as a Packers fan, it ain't easy. But you know what? He made me feel not so out of place because I went dressed as The Undertaker from the 90s. But that's just how I dress every day on purpose. Fuck yeah. First room of people I can finally identify with. Oh my God. Love seeing all you guys here. There's another story that not a lot of people have identified with, but I think this room will like. I went to see Judas Priest play a couple of weeks ago also. But I had to have been the youngest person in the room by far. And I found this out when I was standing there taking videos and pictures. The guy behind me, he goes, hey man, can you send me some of those pictures? My Nokia phone doesn't have a camera on it. Like, dude, you gotta get with the times, man. And you know, Judas Priest are getting old. Rod Halford, he's already in his 70s. And one of their encore songs, Living After Midnight, you know, it goes, living after midnight, rocking till the dawn, loving till the morning, and I'm gone. Yeah, I'm gone. Yeah, they played that song at 9:45 and they were gone by 10. Ain't no living after midnight anymore for those guys. It's bedtime. But I've been going to so many loud shows, and I feel like I've already developed some hearing loss. Any of you guys feel like you've got hearing loss? I'm surprised any of you can hear me tonight. Oh shit. So what's the loudest concert you feel like you've ever been to? What? 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 Yeah. But yeah, I started wearing hearing protection. You gotta wear all kinds of protection when you're going to shows these days. I went to see one of my favorite bands play. I'm actually wearing the shirt as Belushi Speedball. Fuck yes, you got some homies in here tonight. So I jumped in the mosh pit because, you know, you gotta live fucking once, and that's the only way to get loving affection out here is by force. And while I'm enjoying the show, having a great time, guy drops on me out of nowhere. I don't even know how the fuck he got up there, because I'm pretty fucking tall. Drops on me, hits me in the head, chips one of my teeth. Doesn't even help me fucking find the piece afterward, the bastard. But what I remembered about him was he had in a mouth guard, so he came protected, and he also had on one of those propeller beanies, which I think he thought would help him fly off the stage, but didn't work out the way he planned. A couple of weeks later, I'm sitting in the dentist chair, and I'm wearing this shirt, and she goes, oh, my son, he loves that band. He just went to their concert. But you know what I do is I make him wear a mouth guard when he goes. Because I don't want him to break his expensive orthodontal work. And he also wears a propeller beanie for some reason. I go, oh, really? Well, Propeller Boy just cost you for a tooth crown, lady. She says, oh, were you wearing a mouth guard when you went? And I said, nah, I wasn't. And she goes, well, rookie mistake, you fucking poser. Open your mouth wider. Ah! Usually you're just judged for cavities at the dentist, not your life choices. Oh, man. And that really shook me, honestly. I think I had to change some things after that. I had to stay out of mosh pits. I started playing the combat medic role. And what that is, when someone gets knocked over, they call in like, medic, medic! I'm like, get this guy a Bud Light and throw him back in there. We got 2 bands left on this thing. He ain't done yet. We don't fucking support quitters. I love reading. I know I don't look like it. I love cultured literature. Mainly Goosebumps novels. Occasional Where's Waldo book. Found a really good one, actually. It was called Where's Waldo in the Police State? The objective was to find Waldo at a Free Palestine rally using facial recognition software. The game has changed, people. I wanted to read something a little bit more grown up. I got myself a copy of the Communist Manifesto. I don't know if I got any comrades in here tonight. I found it a little bit convincing because if a group of people came to me and said, let's take the rich to the guillotine and redistribute the land to the people, I'm all for that because it's the only way I'll ever afford real estate in the economy today. But I thought it was a little messed up that I had to buy my copy of the Communist Manifesto in a half-priced books. I feel like the capitalists already won. I found a really fun children's book, actually. It was a children's copy of the Communist Manifesto. It's called Curious George and the People's Revolution. Yeah, and the sensational follow-up, Curious George attends re-education camp. And spoiler alert, guys, he came out as, we don't question the state, George. They just beat the curiosity right out of him. Man in the big red hat, or Joseph Stalin, whatever they call him. Growing up, I always wanted to be an actor, and this is how I discovered getting your dreams crushed when you were young. I got to be in the school play, and the only problem was this was a Black History play, and I was the only white kid in my school. And you know who I got to be? I was a bus driver who kicks Rosa Parks off the bus. Every story needs a villain, right? So I'll do my part. And I'm on the stage in front of all the parents in the school driving my bus, and it's a big moment because I noticed somebody's not where they belong. So I gotta go to Rosa Parks, and I'm like, you gotta get off the bus or I'm calling the police. And she won't go, I gotta call in the police officer. And you know who that is? It's me. I changed my costume. I got back on the bus and I took Rosa Parks to jail. And they gave me one more role in the play, which I thought might be a little bit of redemption. You know, I got to be Senator Robert Kennedy and give a civil rights speech. But at this point, I think the parents had had enough of me, and when I tried to get back on the stage, I was assassinated immediately. There's no rest for the Kennedys. All right.